You just turned on. You just naturally on the wave. You just naturally on the wave. Better known as now. This is where independence is celebrated. And if you're ready to catch these waves, then let's go. What's good, everybody? My name is Dee, and welcome back to Grown Up, where you already know what we do. We talk about grown up shit, and I wrap it up at the end with a little vibe of throwing independent music on it. So welcome back. This is the Naturally on a Wave interview segment, the Now segment, better known as. And I have a brand new guest joining me for the interview segment portion. I featured his music back in the episode We Need Answers. So if you guys go and click that episode, stay tuned to the end, and then you can look in the description. His links and everything is there, but they're going to be all over this video, this interview, because I finally got him here. So I'm going to have you say your name, where you're from, how long you've been doing music, and what genre of music that you do. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Blue Nightmare. I'm from Miami, Florida. I do R&B music. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer. And I recently dropped a project titled Songs About on March 9, 2021. You know, y'all should go check that out. If you're into like a mix of electronic, R&B, tempo, ambient music, you guys could go check that out. And yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to the podcast. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you. So let's go ahead and get into it. Of course. Let's go ahead and get into the interview. So describe the first time that you discovered music, and was it something that you knew right away that you wanted to do, or were you kind of distracted with something else, presenting itself?
With the first time I discovered music, I wouldn't say I necessarily knew that's what I would do, but I guess I was gravitated towards it. I just liked it. But eventually, as time went on, I kind of grew a bigger love for it. And then that's when I was like, yeah, this is kind of what I want to do. And I really love this. I would love to create a life off of this. You know?
Okay. So what's a memory that sticks out the most that you either listened to music, or you maybe were producing a beat, or you heard something, or whatever the case may be? What's the memory that sticks out the most that was yeah, okay, I'm feeling something here?
I would say the first time I listened to Justin Timberlake's Future Sex Love Sounds.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, my uncle gifted me that album. I heard it, and I was just amazed with the work, especially the track "What Goes Around Comes Around."
Yeah.
And also
one of my faves,
Love Stone. I think those two songs were
they hit different,
top tier. Yeah. And also the first time I discovered Tyler, the Creator.
Okay.
Yeah. He was he's just always been different, and he just constantly reinvents himself, and I just appreciate that about him.
That's definitely two different spectrums, but kind of in the same realm-ish.
Yeah.
A little bit. Different eras. Different eras, but they both bring the same type of vibe. So I get you. So what is your music style like right now? Are you more R&B? Are you more just playing around with things? Take us through that.
I feel like I'm always kind of playing around with things, but the root of it, I guess, is R&B.
Okay.
I could do R&B with electronic sounds, or R&B with some jazz influences, but I guess the root of it is all in R&B, I guess.
Okay. So what's the independent music scene like in Miami, and do you recommend it to be a good place to pursue music?
I would say the independent music scene in Miami, it's how can I say? It's very small, I would say. Yeah, I mean, currently I'm trying to like look into like connecting with people more in the Miami music scene, because I still don't know like enough artists myself.
Okay.
So like, but I do see like a lot of artists thriving in the scene, and, you know, I appreciate what they're doing.
Okay. All right. Do you feel like there's support for independent artists or not really too much? Because I get a lot of independent artists say it's not too much support at where I'm at, but if I move somewhere, then there's more support, or, you know, whatever the case may be.
I could say, yeah, that's true to an extent. Like at first, like your own city, they may not, you know, really be open to listening to your type of music. Like if you have like a different sound from everybody, like they wouldn't be open at first. But then like if they see people gravitating towards you and, you know, liking your music, then they'll probably take a chance to listen to you then.
Yeah, definitely. So how's your producing process? Where do you find inspiration? Let's talk about the latest music that you put out. Go ahead, take us through that.
Okay, so with my producing process, it's never really a strict method. It's just, I just go based off the feeling. Like if I just feel like making drums first, I'll make drums first.
Okay.
If I feel like making the melody first, then I'll do that. Or, you know, if I just feel like making lyrics first, or, you know, hum a melody first, I'll do that. There's really no like strict process. I just go off the vibes, basically.
Yeah. I had another artist that I just interviewed. He kind of said the same thing, that he goes off of a vibe, like whatever feels good to him. And I think that's like dope that I'm linking up with people like that, because I am the same way. I don't produce music or anything like that. I dabble in it. I do what I can, but it's mostly just off of ear. And even with podcasting, editing audio stuff, like it's just based off of how I'm feeling, how it sounds in my ear. So that's dope that I'm meeting other people that are also doing that. So that's cool.
Yeah, because I feel like if it's like the strict approach to it, it won't come out as organic. And that's natural, you know? Exactly.
I feel you on that. So tell me about your latest EP, songs about ... To me, it seems like a special EP. I have some of the songs added to my playlist already. I thought it was super dope. So take us through it. Where did you go? How did you channel this energy for this EP?
So basically, you know, it was loosely based off a real situation, but then I wanted to like twist the narrative to not like make it, you know, solely about heartbreak. The song's about like, I just wanted to create like, because I feel like a lot of artists, like they'll talk about certain things in songs, but they really won't go in depth into it. So that's why I kind of named the titles of the songs. Another song about money, another song about
I thought that was dope.
About that. So I just wanted to go more in depth into it and like create like a whole storyline out of it.
Yeah, I thought that was dope. The whole EP was such a vibe for me. I definitely fuck with it. Like I said, I've added it to my playlist. You guys, please go and check that out. It's super dope. It's very eclectic. It gives you a great vibe, like you smoke and chill with it too. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. So what artists have inspired your music journey along the way? I know you mentioned Tyler, the Creator, and Justin Timberlake. So any other artists that have inspired your music journey?
Oh yeah, it's a whole lot of artists and producers. Like,
throw them out there.
One of my main inspirations is Timberland. Just 90s R&B as well as a whole. Yes, the whole vibe. I used to really like Party Next Door music. Tyler, of course, the Neptunes. Who else? I like Aaliyah music. And I liked a lot of electronic stuff too, like Deadmau5, some Skrillex, some of like, you know, also Frank Ocean as well. It's just everywhere.
A variety, a very good mix. I can definitely feel that in your music. It definitely shines, but you make it you. So kudos to you, big ups.
Also, I was raised on listening to compa music, so I kind of get that as well.
Now explain that to the audience, because I'm sure they have no idea what you mean as much as I don't.
Compa is a genre that was originated in Haiti. Okay. So I was brought up in a Haitian family, and they just used to play that around the house a lot. And I just picked up on it, and I really liked, you know, some of the songs that they were playing as I was growing up.
Okay, I heard your accent, so I don't want to flat out ask, but yeah, I did. It's a little, yeah, I definitely heard it. I was gonna, maybe throw it out there, but it's okay. Thanks for sharing, though. Appreciate that. So, do you have any hopes for any collaborations in the future? It could be independent or mainstream, either or.
Yeah, I'm willing to collab with anybody, man. Like, I really don't mind. Like, as long as I mess with your art and I mess with what you about, like I'll collab with you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it really doesn't matter to me whether it's independent, mainstream, underground, whatever. If I really like your art, I'll collab with you.
Okay. Do you have anything in the works right now? You have things in the vault ready to get released, or how's your music journey right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to work on something. I'm trying to work on something for the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't speak too much on it right now. Okay. In the early stages, but I got something.
All right, so that means definitely follow him and keep up with him because it's coming. So anticipation is real. Yeah. It's real. So has there been any obstacles that you've had to face in your music journey? Because my podcast is all about talking about the struggles in life and how we are overcoming them. So what have the obstacles that you've had to face in your music journey that you've had to overcome, and how did you overcome them?
I would say staying consistent, because the thing is with a lot of creatives on social media, it's like you kind of have to constantly create content for people to really keep noticing your content and for you to grow. But with me, like, I can't just, just create an idea out of thin air. I can sometimes, but not all the time. So it's like, with that, it was like I keep having to create stuff, and I just feel like that was one of the biggest obstacles as well. And also getting noticed in my own city as well. That was like we were talking about before.
Yeah, same. I feel you. I'm at that stage right now too, where I feel like I'm at the point where I need more promotion and more marketing for myself, but I'm not the greatest with social media, and I'm doing this literally a lot of it by myself. I mean, I've acquired a few people along the way that are helping me now, but before, like leading up to it, I'm like doing everything myself. So now I'm regaining to figure out how to market and promote, and it's a lot. And people don't realize that creators have creator block. Like, we trying to keep up it's a lot. It's a lot. So I get you. So where do you want to take your music in the future? Has anyone ever told you not to do music, or did you not care? Did they tell you to do something else? Where do you want to see your music after they done said all of that?
People tell me not to do music. Well, I guess nobody really ever told me to do music, but I guess people were thinking maybe it kind of wouldn't get me anywhere, get me as far as it has. So I guess they kind of didn't believe that it would get me this far.
Okay.
But I never really had anybody tell me don't do music and whatnot. And what was the other part of the question?
Where do you see your music going in the future?
Oh, where do I see it going? I see it going everywhere. Whether I'm doing production, whether I'm doing artistry, I just see it going everywhere. I plan to go in all types of worlds. Pop, R&B, electronic, whatever it may be, whatever I feel like doing.
You got an open mind and an open heart. Yeah. That's all it takes for opportunities to be presented, is as long as you have an open mind, an open heart, everything that you are wishing for right now is going to come to you. So congratulations for everything that you've done so far, and, just keep going for sure.
Thank you. Thank you so
definitely.
much.
Of course. So we are about to wrap it up, but I'm about to throw you in the hot seat. So is you ready? Uh-oh. You ready? 4 quick questions for you so the audience can get to know you just a little bit more. All right, You ready?
I'm ready.
Favorite song right now?
Sure, by SZA.
Okay.
Unreleased, but my favorite.
Okay. Favorite male rapper?
Favorite male rapper? That's a hard one. Man, I don't know. Jay-Z.
Okay. Favorite female rapper?
Favorite female rapper? Oh, dang, it's a tie between Young Baby Tate and Flo Milli.
Okay, all right, we can have a tie. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Last one. Favorite genre of music to listen to?
Favorite genre of music to listen to? R&B.
R&B, you got to all day, every day. That's what I listen to. I rock with R&B all the time. So that concludes the interview. If you want to say any final words to leave for the audience, if you want to give any personal shout outs, you can do that as well. And of course, don't forget to tell us your social medias and where they can stream your music.
Well, first I want to say thank you for having me. And I'm very grateful for the interview and very grateful for you posting my music on the podcast.
Absolutely.
You didn't have to do that, but you did.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you for that. And, shout out to my team. Shout out to Bloom, Groovy Club Beat 2000. You know how we do. And, just y'all follow me on IG at It's Blue Nightmare. Twitter, Blue Nightmare. Instead of the E at the end, it's a 3. Mm-hmm. And my YouTube is Blue Nightmare. And on streaming services, I'm Blue Nightmare. So.
Dope. So you guys, please go follow him, check him out, stream his music. Of course, his links will be in the description and all over this video. You already know. Thank you again for joining me. Whenever you drop some new music, let me know.
I will let you know. Sure.
Yeah, let me know. We'll throw it into the podcast again. I'll have you back on the podcast again. Yeah, we can do another interview.
Of course.
All right, cool. You guys already know we support independence here. So thank you. Appreciate you again for joining me on the Grown Up Podcast. That's it, you guys. It's Natural on the Wave. Stay safe, be kind, and we out.
It's cool. Thank you.